Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?
Hey, yeah. Hey, DJ Insight. It's been a long time coming. Must have been 2 decades in the working. It's some dope shit. I see you walking through the house of mirrors, but you never seem to find yourself. Now cut that ego with the pair of scissors. The Lord delivers, catch the shivers. If nothing else, invade spaces and stay faceless in car chases and top speeds. And the world seems to be passing you by in 3D, but you can't see, cause your eyes closed. Thinking how many ways that you can overdose on Farmer's flow. And the heat rocks dropping and burning in cheap clothes. And the potholes appearing in the lawn make me yawn. You guys are so boring, this is my true calling. I'm done with stalling now, I guess this is your last warning. Pass, go and pick up weapons if you want the war. It's Farmageddon, something that I feel deep down inside my core. And this ain't nothing but a thing. I dashed the chicken in the corn like I was brushing one string. So take the medicine prescribed and go and spread the word. And if you've never been fly, this is how to kill a mockingbird. I had to find that funny, cause rappers seem to only ever think about the money. So kick 'em where it hurts until the sun don't shine, cause time can be the judge of who can rhyme, who can rhyme, who can rhyme. I had to find that funny, cause rappers seem to only ever think about the money. So kick 'em where it hurts until the sun don't shine, cause time can be the judge of who can rhyme, who can rhyme, who can rhyme. Pray Lord, hey Lord, I don my halo and hold the sword high and swing the mic cord, and then the mic strikes twice in the same space. I guess that's 2 times lucky in the face of death. Embrace, taste the rainbow life can give you, let me save you from eternal grey. Woke up, trashed my room and broke the furniture and burnt the whole place. This spaceman with guns blazing, half man and half amazing, standing on the top of skyscrapers like I'm Neo, with nothing but a leasehold. I never owned a brick though, the devil's such a trickster. These are little secrets that they keep from ya. Decipher all the jargon, keep the message deep within your ears. The hip hopper, you don't stop at the beat popper. I keep on rocking the upstart, I hate coppers. The beat dropper, the cheeky chopper that keeps cocking the hammer to damage silly rappers with their handbags. I had to find that funny, cause rappers seem to only ever think about the money. So kick 'em where it hurts until the sun don't shine, cause time can be the judge of who can rhyme, who can rhyme, who can rhyme. I had to find that funny.
Yo. What is that, ambidextrous? What is that?
Farmer G, Farmageddon. He just released a new album, man, on High Focus Records. That was a single called Found That Funny, produced by DJ Insight. What's the album called? It's called How to Kill a Butterfly. Out on High Focus. People go stream that, go cop it, go, support Farmer G. More than just streaming, like go, interact, pay some money towards it somehow. You know what I mean? Legendary, man.
Very nice, man.
Love a bit of Farmer. And he's ill on the production.
Coming mad different with it there.
Yeah, I mean,
he was flying nice on Farms.
You can hear the years of experience on him. You know what I mean? The dude's been around the block several times, and now on the production tip, he's producing for some of the biggest underground legends now that are coming up, like Rome Streets and Spit Gems, and you know what I mean, bare people who are fucking killer rappers, man. And so
that was nice. I love the vibe of that song. That was fucking nice.
Yeah, even it was produced by DJ Insight. All right.
What was it called, bro? What was it called? I might get that from my old shelf.
Found That Funny. Ha 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 ha. You got that from funny. Slick Rick.
Kill a Mockingbird. Go on, old Farms.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Arms House, to your mum's house.
The graffiti podcast called Arms House to Your Mum's House.
You're doing it with the wrong hand.
I just realised as I was doing that.
You got to do the AHC. Those are the gang signs, son. Pick up all the...
Even after having a conversation about it.
Look, you know what someone said last week? Because you were doing the H like that, pointing 2 fingers like that. Yeah. You know what that means? That's like two dicks when they're trying to
Oh, money don't mix like 2 dicks and no bitch. Find yourself in serious shit.
Theme, when are you releasing some new music, man? I heard there's some shit in the works.
Very soon, actually, bro. Very soon. I'm taking days off next week.
Nice.
That was actually nice. That's nice.
What
to
for
go and
studio?
Record with Ray Vendetta. He's produced a lot of these beats.
Salute Ray, man.
I'm gonna try and record the whole thing in 2 days. Because them man there are over in Tottenham, bruv.
Jesus.
So, do you know what I mean?
You're
Man's
gonna
got to
take your
get like
sleeping bag.
17 trains and a sleeping bag. Yeah.
A sleeping bag down. What? How many verses you got to record?
Well, it's all my thing, but I've had it recorded, I've had it done, written
Yeah.
and rehearsed in the fucking like walking around the flat
Yeah.
for like a year.
Yeah, but what? 2 tracks, 7 tracks?
No, like
15
6.
tracks?
5,
Oh,
6. I think it's 5 or 6.
Oh shit! Okay, a proper
And
project.
wash them all out in 2 days and try and do it all in 2 days, bruv.
Yeah, I reckon that's doable, man. If you really work on it, don't smoke too much. You know what I mean? While you're doing it, because I know Ray and all them lot, they love smoke. You gotta drink that.
In a thick cloud of smoke like that. You know what I mean? 8:30 in the morning.
Get the hot water with the lemon and the honey in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get the voice cords ready, man. Yeah, you could do it, man. I reckon.
Oh shit! Did you see? And I'm doing a thing with IMS as well.
Yeah.
And that's all mastered and done and finished and ready.
What that? Batter them.
Batter them.
Yes.
And Medusa.
We're waiting.
And there was
on that
another one they did with you doing the hook on it as well.
yeah.
But they've changed them and they made them all like better and put them put them through the old mix down, bruv.
Yeah, I don't know about the ending of that one. My ending.
Yeah,
bit.
that's gone.
Yeah, good. Yeah, take that bit out. But I was just doing a Redman impression.
Yeah, but I thought it was quite joke, that bit.
Yeah, it's jokes, but yeah, nah. I could.
was
I mean, I
thinking,
could
why not?
re-record something. I could re-record something better, maybe. But
yeah, that's coming out. But we're just going to put that out on Spotify and stuff like that. I've never been on Spotify before. I never put any music on Spotify.
Yeah, man.
So I'll be that geezer there with like 10 monthly listeners. You know what I mean? As you build it up.
Now, people have been waiting for that Batter Them tune, man. I love that one. So we'll do we'll let everyone know once that drops. Of course, we'll let everyone know.
It's one of those tunes. Yeah, what am I going to write about? I was going to write about battering them, bro. Yeah, so I'll call it Batter Them. Yeah.
Arms House batters everything, bro.
That's true. Look at the T. Look at the T.
I don't know if you guys can read that on the T.
Arms House batters everything, bruv.
I don't know what the piece
But it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Arms House is its own thing. It's like it does what it wants.
This T-shirt was sent in. I got to give a big salute and a high five to For the Culture Records or for the Culture Clothing. 4 with a number 4. I'll put their Instagram link below and probably a link in the description to go and maybe cop some garms. But they sent us some caps and some T-shirts served fresh daily. Oh, no, not this one. But you want that one, innit, Theme? The white one.
SDF. I thought, imagine if it was SDF, that thing.
Oh, shit. No, SFD, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, serve daily fresh. Nah. Bro, yeah, that is close. But yeah, serve fresh daily. This large T-shirt, it's got stickers in there and everything.
Yeah, but you've got to get a Tipex or a white pen and draw an arrow between daily and fresh.
Yeah, swap it round.
And just write Arms House. Yeah.
But no, let me just say, these are going to be up for grabs for anyone who leaves a comment below. I will send a cap and a T-shirt to a lucky winner. We'll pick a comment at random next week. And we'll send you some of that. Big up these guys. They actually sampled your voice. We played it on the pod. I think when we did the
unbelievable
BBC
move.
thing.
Sensational move, that.
Yeah, they sampled your voice.
They really know what they're doing, those guys.
They got good taste in vocal samples. No doubt.
Oh my days.
I think we might as well say who won last week, man.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I sent it to you. But can you remind me what it is that we were giving away from last week?
Last week, it was that Pomulu T-shirt with the question mark on the back and that really nice black T-shirt. Shout out my man Ash.
And that goes to... Big up everyone leaving comments on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Everybody. Big them all up. But this one goes to Flynn-K4J.
Yo.
For saying TB, which is what Amber loves. I think that could be just your saying, to be fair.
I think
TB.
so, yeah. We made it up on the pod, TB.
We could
Toy
certify
behavior.
that is just yours. Yeah. Toy behavior always makes me laugh. Another class podcast, top crack. Big up the Arms House to your mum's house. I thought it was very wholesome.
Yeah.
I thought it was very wholesome.
Flynn's
really enjoyed the TB the bit.
I think Flynn, he follows us on Instagram as well. He's been showing a lot of love recently, so I'm glad he's got that, man. So Flynn, reach out to us. Let us know where to send you that T-shirt, and we'll send it pronto. I don't think the guy who won the... Oh, fuck, I should have had this prepared. Someone won that Peacemakers book, which Odia signed.
Oh yeah.
It was OHM. OHM. I'm going to put his username below. He still hasn't contacted us about winning that book. So if he doesn't contact us in the next week, we'll probably give that book to someone else or something.
Yeah, was one that nearly became one of the Arms House commandments. That
Yeah.
if we fucking give something away and you don't even fucking get in touch.
Yeah. But maybe he's in prison. Maybe he's in jail. That's the only excuse.
Yeah, that was that was on the Arms House comment. If you're in jail,
that's the only excuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was the only black.
All right. True. Party people, we got Graff Critique, we got more music, we got a listener question to get through, we got Arms House salutes to get to, man. We got
all of that. But before we get into that,
yeah,
we both saw a fucking sensational tribute piece.
Oh shit! Yes.
To
damn
lame. I was going to say by who. I'm not going to say by who, but it is Can we please show that for the people, them?
Bruv, and the dude who did it, he said, we paint trains as if they're legal walls. You know what I mean? And he really fucking came with it.
I saw that. Big him up.
He proper came with it.
The big man himself.
With this one. Jesus.
Oh, if you send it to me, I have a frank compat
this. First and foremost, R.I.P. Brother Lame, legendary writer here in West, Southwest, and all over London. The dude's been around for as long as we've been doing it. He passed away tragically, man, way too soon. His boys have been holding him down, though, man. They've been putting him up, and you know, these people, they don't die, man. They continue to live through their brothers, you know what I mean? And them lot have done him proud, man. And this piece, man, okay, it's on a fucking,
I think it's his birthday.
Oh yeah, it's his birthday. Yes, exactly. It's on a BR, but you know what I mean. We'll forgive him. Nah, it's all love, obviously. It's just a
joke. Because the BR, to be fair, it's not even yellow, so it's, you know what I mean.
So we get
a decent one, bruv.
Jesus, look at the piece,
Jesus
man.
Christ!
The color selection, the schemes inside, the yellow one time zinging it off, the down rock 3D, crispy clean, shines running through it. That E, look at the E, the flavor in that E at the end there. I mean,
with the fade, you see that it's got the schemes, the orange, like them classic orange triangle bits within the letter. Yeah.
Yes.
But then it goes into like that purple fade because the bub, mate, is sick, bruv.
Very nice, man. And those stars, the floating stars in the M. Man, if I saw that zinging by from the platform, I would just have been like, damn, son. Mate. So nicely put together, man. I'm not just bigging it up just for like that is. Toys. I mean, like for a train, man, they whipped it out of the bag, bruv.
And what did he say? We're painting what? Trains like legals or something?
Yeah, we're painting trains as if they're legals, man, which is jokes. I've got another angle of it here. Hold on.
Damn.
I think I can forward this to you as well. Here we go.
There's a video of it now somewhere.
There is. I'll find it and I'll post it up here. But, and it's got like a double cloud going around it. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Like the black and green outline cloud and then the purple cloud in front of that with little misty bits going around it. Big up Mets, big up Vizzo on the right. And we were going to say, destroying toys at that bottom bit. Oh, man. Very, very cool, man. And we were going to say there was a Vizzo tribute not too long ago, man. Theme, you just
I just sent it to you there.
Oh, mate.
We can show this now because what's it called? Frontline have shown it.
Yeah. Yo. Legendary lineup, man.
Bro.
You don't have a flick of just the Vizzo one or no? Just this video, yeah?
No.
Okay.
I'd have to take a screen. I got a couple of other vids.
I think I can get one. I think I saw one floating around. I'll find it. But that Vizzo by, I'm not going to say who it's by again, but you should be able to tell from the style of the letters.
Mate.
I was saying to you, Theme, the other day.
You were saying to me how it was one of the things that you like. One of the things that you like about Graff is that people being kept alive like that.
Well, Graff in its essence.
And I just thought, that's just like fucking.
Graff in its essence is, what's the word? Ephemeral. Yeah. You know that word ephemeral, Theme? I learned it the other day. It basically means it doesn't last a long time. You know what I mean? Graff is not supposed to, it's not hanging up in a museum for thousands of years. No, it's done on the street. And the way it's done is that usually it gets buffed or someone goes over it, or eventually the sun will burn the paint off the wall eventually. You know what I mean? So it's an ephemeral art form, kind of like a metaphor on life in general. You know what I'm saying? And me not being a super religious man, I believe we live on by the impact we do while we're alive. And then after we pass on, that impact, if it was positive enough and big enough and felt enough, then that continues after you die. And that's, for me, that's living after you're dead. Yeah, I don't believe in like an afterlife and shit like that. So for me, that's living on after when you're dead. And graffiti, when people do tributes for their friends who have passed away, keeping their names running, that's like the most purest form of that. You know, it's like the most obvious, pure form of that. And graffiti in general, from going way back to the beginning of Graff, it was like a done thing as part of the culture. You always represent, local legends in your area who passed away. Usually they show as a form of respect, someone will paint a mural for that person, and I always loved that aspect of it, especially in LA, especially in the early 90s during all the hype.
Bruv, the only people that know about it are people in Graff.
Not necessarily.
It's not like I know what you mean, like leaving a legacy. Do you know what I mean? It's not like winning the Nobel Prize, is it?
No.
Doing some Graff. Yeah.
No, but it means more.
And if someone does put you up, the only people that know about it are
for me, it means more like if local people who you made an impact on want you to live on, and they'll paint you on the side of a building or somewhere. And obviously graffiti being graffiti, sometimes these things get disrespected and it causes drama and stuff like that. But in general, most people who know tend to respect those things. If you do know, if you're not a little toy, you know not to go over certain things, and you can tell when something's a tribute or not. Because I don't know. I just love that aspect of it, man. And I'm telling you now, I'm giving free reign to anybody. Yeah? I don't care who you are. If you're listening to this right now, if I pass away tomorrow, God forbid, I'm saying, but touch wood, if I pass away tomorrow,
you would love to be...
anyone can put me up. I don't want any beef today. No, don't put up Amber. You didn't even know him,
anyone
man.
Can put me up. Yeah. You didn't know him, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
I remember hearing shit like that from people, like after they passed, and then someone else will put them up, and they'll be like, "Oh, you didn't even know him. You're just playing up to it." It's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Anyone can put me up and paint, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, don't say that, man.
No, I know. I'm just, I'm not trying.
Can you imagine the next episode of Arms House?
Yeah.
The episode that I have to film after you've died. The first one after you've died. I'm just like this.
I want you in tears theme. I don't want you
like an Arms House salute, and then we just move on. Like, you can't do it. It's ridiculous.
I want like snot bubbles coming out of your nose and shit. I can't do it. Yeah, I want like that. And then after, for the next 2-3 episodes, and then after that, I want you back to normal. Keep the Arms House going. Have my brother pop in every now and again. Have Mutlag come in.
We just have a massive photo of you, like massive backdrop.
No, listen.
It is sickening to me. Like I just can't believe that's going to happen to everyone.
I'm going to send you a flick because another, like adding on to what I was saying, my mate Ben Miles, aka Ben Farry, he passed away. It was tragic, man. He just had a newborn baby and he got a brain tumor, and it's just the whole thing was horrific, man. And he left a really big mark with us, man. And every year we, link up the whole crew. They never, like my crew, SDF, none of them paint anymore, like barely, maybe here and there. But every year, without fail, we link up in memory of my brother, you know what I mean? And we paint for him. I just sent you this one. That was one of my favorites. This was from a few years ago down in Trellick. We did a big roller, his name, Hayes, and then our pieces, Hope, Amp, Tech, Insert. I don't know if you can see the letters behind, the big chunky letters, actually follow on in the schemes of our pieces, as in he's still shining through us to this day, That's like kind of the cheesy message.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
But you can kind of see how in the insert, the E comes through it, through in the schemes and shit. But to be honest, the painting itself, although some of them come out incredible, for me, it's not about the painting. It's about the meeting up with friends, reminiscing, and just, thinking about our mates who are no longer with us, man. You know what I mean? And keeping their essence alive. I think that's a beautiful thing.
In 20 years' time, if we get there, there'll be bare people who haven't made it.
Oh, man.
We'll be in our 60s, and they'll be like, do you remember them, him? I just can't believe that's going to happen. It's fucking ridiculous being alive.
If there's one guarantee in life, the only thing that is guaranteed in life is death. So, what I mean? It's going to happen, Dean. Actually, leading on to that, because I think
but
while
you
people
think about like how much technology has advanced in the last 50, 100 years. Imagine being 600 years in the future, just 600.
Yeah.
Just to see what go on then. And say, oh yeah, they have got a cure for this and that, and they have done a Bosch and then come back.
Well, have you seen that Brian Cox guy? He talks about time travel, and he says how moving forward in time is possible. If you can travel at the speed of light for an extended amount of time, if you travel from one spot at the speed of light, and then you come back to that spot, what took you maybe a year, 2 years on the
it took
spot,
millions of years.
not millions, but like it would have been like, a lot. I mean, I don't know the math, but it would have been a lot
Everyone
longer.
you know is dead.
Yeah, so
That's the problem with time traveling at the speed of light.
Well,
if you went somewhere and it took you 1 year, or 6 months, or 2-3 months to get there, but it wouldn't. It would take years. So you have to fly somewhere. It takes you like five years at the speed of light. It's 5 million light years away.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Fly there and come back. Everything, the whole world's changed if it still exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it, man, to think about. But then again, theme. This has been philosophized for years, man. Would you want to live forever? That seems like hell to me as well. That seems like
I'd want to be
hell.
like 32, 34. Gained enough knowledge, can still move fairly good, pretty good.
I won't stay at that age.
Good earning potential, and just coach like that. Yeah. But the whole world has to freeze like that. You know what I mean? Everyone else. You don't want everyone else fucking dying around you and shit.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But when you're at a funeral, like the 10th funeral of your brethrens, which is going to happen if you're not one of the brethrens already dead.
Yeah.
You're kind of just sitting there waiting, like fucking hell. My entire life is just being taken away. Like it's gone. Yeah, it's just about the Utes and the Utes and the Utes now.
But yeah, exactly. And that's what
third generation of Utes.
For me, that's what makes life special, man, is that it is finite. You know what I mean? If we did live forever, we'd just be doing like whatever. You know what I mean? Nothing would be that.
Yeah, no, but the ending is so dry.
Well, the thing is, if we're lucky enough to live a good long life, if we're 80, 85,
what's the
80? Let's say 80. I don't know, yeah. But the thing is, once you reach
80 years old, bruv, you're more than halfway through, bruv.
Bruv, when you once you reach 80, imagine. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Going down the pan.
Yeah, your moving hurts. Your brain isn't moving as quick. You maybe once you get to that age, you're just like.
Yeah, but it would be if we were outside. It would be.
Yeah, so you'd be more at peace with the whole point of death. Like right now, us can't fathom it and we don't want it and we're scared of it or we don't like it or whatever. But when you reach 80, 70, 80, 90, 100, like you see some of these people, they're like, fucking kill me, man. I'm fucking done with this shit, you know? Not all of them, obviously. You see some people that they're still loving life at that age. I see my mum. My mum's like 70.
I want to be one of those grannies who's like outside gardening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell
Keeping
yeah.
fit. Outside, getting some air. That's how they live. That's
Hell
to live for. But if everyone's dead, it's gonna be. But by the time us lot are pensioners, that's gonna be a weird time anyway.
That's true.
Because that'll be the first time on planet Earth that our generation have got to pensioners. We're just gonna be like, well, no one's doing that shit. No one gives a fuck about that. No one gives a fuck about that. It'll be completely different.
I'm gonna be that old guy in the club with all the young people. Like, going, all right, back in my day, back in my day.
You said you were gonna do jungle raves.
Yeah, I reckon they're gonna make raves for old age pensioners. They're gonna. I've said this
Jason
before.
Status, like pulling out the wheelchair like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The necks are like here, and Saul's like going like that.
Going, yeah. Bada-dun, bada-dun, bada. They're gonna go check this ancient song. Bada-dun, bada-dun, bada-dun. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
He's the mixing like and he's got his nose down on the table.
I mean, who knows what technology there'll be in 40 years' time? I mean, who knows what but I reckon there'll be vinyl sets, like throwback vinyl, like kind of sets. I've mentioned this on the pod. I don't want to reiterate it.
No, man.
But yeah, man.
Fucking joke.
Should we go into another tune?
That Hayes piece you did, I wanted to say that it's very nice with the pieces in the letters like that.
Yeah, it was a boiling hot day, man. Fucking like motion, that whole thing. Like it was a sweaty, long day. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. And also, I want to show this portrait that Core did. I want to salute my brother Core. He's from España. And he did not on this one where we did that haze, on another one. I think the first one after he passed, he did a beautiful realistic portrait of him down in Latimer Road, and it stayed there for like
That
2 or
was
3
mad.
years. Fucking amazing. I was telling everyone, I said to everyone, take pictures of it now, because if it lasts a week, I'll be surprised. Yeah, because we were in Latimer Road. You know, a lot of people paint down there, but that stayed there for almost 2.5 years, coming up to 3 years before someone dissed it, man. It got dissed eventually, but 3 years, almost 3 years, I was happy with that, man. Fucking hell.
Especially down there.
So props to anyone who went down there and saw it and didn't paint over it. Thank you. I had to fix it up a couple times. Someone drew glasses on it, you know, standard. Someone drew some, you know, some
I just sent you a tease piece. Slam did. I didn't crop it. Sorry, bruv. I just pinged it.
Yeah. R.I.P. tease, man.
And it says on the bottom left, "Live forever," which is what you were saying.
There we go. You know, tease by Slam TBFs. Salute.
He always does a bit of tidy, Graff.
Maybe people in the chat, if you remember a particular dope tribute piece that was done for someone. It could be in England, could be elsewhere, could be anywhere, like a dope tribute that you saw. I know Robbo had a bunch, obviously, of tributes happen every year for Robbo, and a bunch of fallen soldiers.
Pause. Do you remember Pause?
Oh, Pause and his
Heatham House. All those Pause. No, that Pause was his at Heatham House, wasn't it? But I saw loads of Pause dedications.
If anyone out there remembers a dope tribute piece that you think we should talk about on here, send them to the email, armshouse@gmail, or leave a comment below or on the DMs of the Instagram. Let us know.
Dondi, someone did those Dondi pieces.
Yeah, there's been a few.
Sick. Min One does all the shy 147s.
Yes.
So many that you could do so many. K-Bag Lover Trip.
Yo,
Moody.
salute. Yeah, Mood has a bunch always, man. Yeah, these people, and it just shows the impact that they made. And, you know, and even if I didn't know these people personally, but I could tell that these people made an impact on these motherfuckers. Yo, salute Court, of course, man. DCI soldier, man. Yeah, there's so many now I'm not even thinking of, man. Obvious ones, man.
From back in the day around West. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Let's have a quick 5 seconds of silence for the fallen soldiers. Salute, man.
Salute.
You know what? Let's go into your Arms House salute.
I just might read something that Scheme.
Oh yeah.
Said.
Scheme TMT.
And he was saying back in the days we never thought about getting sick or dying or getting caught. We were untouchable and immortal, yet living each day like it was our last. Jumping from the highest heights, climbing the tallest, insurmountable thing just to get up there. Braving the dark, the cold, the rats, and switching tracks. And don't forget 6,000 volts of now you know you gone done fucked up right. As in, now you know you done fucked up right.
Yeah.
Quiet as it's kept, we're the reason spray paint is locked in cages like so many birds waiting to be freed. You know what I mean? And it goes on and on and on. But he's saying, like, when we were doing Graff, we didn't ever think about all of that shit. Switching tracks, dirty tunnels, rats, fucking lasers, dogs, police, 6,000 volts. You know what I mean?
When you're young, definitely.
And you're doing Graff. You know what I mean? Setting like a trend of a whole new thing. We are the reason. Yeah. That paint is locked behind cages. I just thought that was like, Jesus. Because they've not set that trend of wrecking paint and all of that. Like,
yeah.
Damn. And he's what he's doing, he's dedicating it to a bunch of, like, you know, a whole bunch of.
Well, he's of that age. Yeah, he's of that age where, yeah, of course, he would have, you know, known a lot of people who have passed, man.
No man knows their hour. You know what I mean? So give them their flowers before the Reaper devours and takes what is ours. May they rest in paint, peace, and power. Scheme 2025, certified Arms House member.
Arms House.
No, you can't play that one for Scheme, bro.
No, big up Scheme, man. Of course, and we've reached out to him.
Like, yo, son, was good, son. He's like, Arms House to your mum's house.
No, salute Scheme. We reached out to him for a part 2, so hopefully we'll get Scheme part 2 soon as well, man. This year.
Did you reach out? Because I was chatting to him on mine.
Yeah.
I didn't mention that. I was going to build up to it and then say, bruv, come and do a second one.
Yeah, we got to, man. But yo, all right. So let's listen to another. What?
No, go on then. You want to listen to the next tune?
Listen to another tune, then we'll get into the Arms House salute. We've got a couple of Arms House salutes for this episode. Because we're getting on now, halfway through. Let's go
we was going to talk about Graff in documentaries.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that quickly then. Just quickly, because I don't want to dwell on that too much.
You don't want to dwell on it. He doesn't want to dwell on the fact.
I saw in Portland, in America, there's a big Graff scene out there, and the government there are tackling the Graff scene or whatever. They got a lot of other problems there, so I don't know why they're focusing so much on the Graff. But there was a documentary that was made about the graffiti problem. And these documenters, they went and linked up one of the biggest writers out there. What was it? Geimer? Gimer,
yeah.
Yeah, and I remember hearing it.
Chaos Theory or something, those people.
The what, sorry?
Chaos Theory, the people who did the actual episode.
Ah, okay.
You get me.
But this is the controversy, yeah, is they went to his house, this documentary team, they went to his house, they're like a news reporter guys. They filmed an interview with him. Obviously he was masked up and they changed his voice, but they filmed it in his house. And then they went out and filmed him doing some tagging, you know what I mean? And then 2 days after the documentary came out, Geimer got arrested. He got raided and arrested. And so a lot of the online graffiti community are blaming the documentary team for snitching to the police about where this guy lives. Now, the documentary team came forward and said, we work under
we didn't do shit.
Professional journalist ethics where we don't reveal our sources to anybody. We don't have to legally. We don't have to reveal them. So we don't, you know what I mean? Even if they are recording a crime happening, they don't legally have to. And they say, we don't do that. We want to keep the trust between us and our point of interest, whatever it might be. So they're completely denying everything, but it was really circumstantial how it, came out, and then 2 days later he got raided.
Yeah, but they're in his house, and they're like, it's not his house, is it? He's taken them to like some Graff den that he shares with a couple of other writers.
Oh, right, okay.
And they all stash their shit there. That's why there's thousands and thousands of like, here's my browns, here's my whites. They go, so what are you writing? I write Geimer. You know what I mean? He just says it.
Yeah,
but he has got a mask, I suppose.
I'll show you a clip from the YouTuber. There's a YouTuber called UFO, YOUFO. He does loads of graffiti content. It's quite cool. I think he's Australian, but I don't want to speculate. But yeah, I'll show you a little clip here.
The authorities collected thousands of cans of spray paint from that home, and even though Geimer wasn't there, police thought they knew the rough location of where he might be staying. They were actively pursuing him. A few months later, footage of Geimer's stash appeared on the news, and this is when viewers began questioning where the makers of the documentary, did they tip off the police? Did they have any involvement with Geimer getting into trouble? The creators of the documentary responded to this, saying that they'd never been contacted by the cops and had never shared their sources. They emphasized that they never revealed their contacts to anyone. Geimer managed to evade capture for almost 6 months, but in January of this year, he was arrested at his home. The police announced that Geimer had been featured in the graffiti documentary and was responsible for multiple graffiti tags around Portland. Obviously now he's facing several charges, and the Portland police has seized all of his supplies from his home. Obviously he's going to be in court, and apparently the court date is around March, but the question does remain, did the documentary help the police?
So he kind of breaks it down.
Geimer's there saying, I write Geimer. They ask him what he writes, and he says that he's taken them to this place.
Yeah.
He's been nicked before, apparently, as well.
And the reason why I found it interesting is that because we interview graffiti writers and we dance on that line of legality and stuff, especially when we do our location.
Ours are all sent in.
Yeah, it's all AI. It's all AI, man.
AI, bro.
And just like, because obviously the last thing anyone wants to do is bait someone up, you know what I mean? And like kind of, but then again, I think it's important to document stuff. And I'd rather hear the stories from the horse's mouth than through secondhand or through this, because things get twisted and changed, you know what I mean? So I think it's a kind of a weird dichotomy there, like between wanting to document it and finding the authentic, real people who do it and who are willing to share that information. And then the risk of like, ultimately, no matter, even if you mask your face, if you cover your voice, everything, you're still going to raise the baitness is still there. You know what I mean?
You're raising the levels of baitness.
Yeah, exactly. They're not doing it at all. So that's why, Theme, what do you think? Like, we've reached out to a couple of big writers and they've fully respectfully said, look, we love what you do and everything, but what was the phrase? Someone said,
nah, bro.
Graff is for the eyes, not for the ears. That's what someone said. What do you think about that?
Big up him. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
What do you think about that? As someone who's a journalist.
I think if you're painting trains, you can just say, there's no way I'm doing it.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm doing it. If you're actively painting trains. Fair enough. When they say like those type of people, and then they say to LeBron,
well, yeah, we would never push someone. We wouldn't go, please, no, you have to do it. No. Once they say no, it's like, okay, fine. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be that dude. You know what I mean?
But it's them ones that you have to ask, because we don't have to ask many people to come and ask us. They would always say, "Oh, I want to come along. Come on, let's have a chat." But when it's one of those guys who I've said to, we can't even name them because I don't want to embarrass them.
No, yeah, exactly.
But he said, why don't you come on, bro? What's the matter with you? We won't do any of that shit. And then it's like,
nah. There's no way. And that's perfectly
That's
respectable.
how you got to be, though, man. It is fucking bait.
But that doesn't help us,
a new Graff squad. How many times have I been freaking out about us?
Yeah.
We've got to start fucking doing different fucking names at least, bro, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? We've done nothing.
I mean, we've pushed it, Theme. We have definitely pushed it, but we're not big enough yet to really, I don't think, be on anyone's like real radar. I mean, I might be being naive here, but
out in Portland, they got Geimer.
Well, yeah, but Geimer did a lot. He
wasn't fucking publicising it online.
And that's the thing. A lot of graffiti writers, they got egos, man. So, a lot of them, they let their ego take over, and then that leads them into some
talking about this kind of shit
situations.
It's exactly what I was talking about with I can't say who it is. With the person who made the book Tunnel Syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. We were going to talk about that.
It is fucking banging, yeah?
Yes.
And talking about, and with F as well, on a different mission, a separate thing, I mean.
Yeah.
But they were both having the same conversation about, like, not publicizing all your shit. And then when you do release your shit, like a book or something like that, and you put it all together with these unseen photos, you know what I mean, that haven't ever, like, especially when it's panels, you know what I mean, people haven't even seen them.
Yeah.
Do you know how many photos them look? Imagine how many photos B has got of fucking actual panels that nobody's seen.
They said he's got like 10 terabytes of
but like, and imagine what they are, bro.
Yeah,
like top to bottom, down to everything. Different words, whole cars, backgrounds, all that shit.
Crazy, yeah.
But when the book drops, you're like, holy shit. People can pay like £7,500 for that, for an edition. Do you know what I mean? But it's so much better, like having some of those photos, because I've had some photos that I've been thinking, this is like, looks like amazing. It'd be great to share this photo. And it's like, you can't. Yeah. But when you release them in like 10 years in a little zine or something, you know what I mean? It just makes them much better, especially actual mission shots. Mission shots with whatever behind you, and you know what I mean, them kind of ones. You're like, nah.
No matter how you publicize your graffiti, whether it's through a podcast or through a YouTube video, through a movie, documentary, whatever. I guess the least bait one is a book. I guess, you know what I mean, because it's so much more easy to control what comes out and what is said in the book. You know what I mean? It's all stills, so you can highly not manicure, but what's the word? Like vet every photo that goes out there, and then you can through a publication.
Bruv. There's a bit under an old station called Down Street.
Yeah.
Right, and that's like basically gets links to Downing Street for Winston Churchill war rooms.
Wow.
The war rooms.
And they were in there.
You know what I mean? Where it's the safest place for Churchill when the fucking Luftwaffe are bombing London and shit like that. Duck him down there, all bare different types of tunnels, bruv.
Yeah.
And them lot are fucking in there.
It's crazy.
Naturally. Do you know what I mean? Like in there. Some of the photos, but they're in there, bro.
We were going to get some photos from that.
It is fucking sick!
We were going to get... So Tunnel Syndrome, the book just dropped.
Tunnel Syndrome! Let me get it for you, bro.
We were going to go through some of the photos. Like, we got a blessing. They said we could...
I've snapped up some. But the people need to... I think there's like 3 left.
Damn.
And that was weeks ago. There's definitely none left. But you should have a look.
Some people saying that's one of the, because there's a lot of books coming out, Graff books coming out. Someone's saying that's one of the
Graff book I've seen.
I haven't looked through it yet, man. But yeah, look, I mean, I've been hearing the
This is the best London Graff book I've ever seen, and there's no BRs, bruv. There's not a single BR,
yeah.
because there's none of these photos are anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why when I said to him, "Can I talk about it?" I meant like, and I had to ask again, like, is it cool to show some photos? Because I was thinking, they've never been shown before.
And he wants people to buy. He wants people to buy the book. So if we show all the photos,
yeah. But honestly, I'm not taking the piss because it's the Arms House. Like, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can't buy this book anymore.
Yeah, it's probably sold out by now.
I just don't know what the link is of the person, the publisher, and all that. But
I got it. I'll find it. I'll put the link below if you want to buy that book. Hurry up because they're probably all gone by now. But I'll put the link below regardless.
I'm going to ping you a couple of images. We're talking about, this is a bit hard to see, and the only reason I realize it's a bit difficult to see, but the only reason I included it is because it had Robbo.
Ah, okay.
It was a beautiful, beautiful Robbo piece.
Ah.
Like they've got missions under the passport office and shit like that, bruv.
Was it TVZ? Ah, TVZ Robbo. Nice action shot there.
I'm going to ping you a couple. Look at some of this. Oh, you can see my socks in there, but I'm holding the pages open for you.
With your socks, yeah. Nice.
But I've got to, man. Some of these.
Yeah. Theme, don't send too many, man. Let's just keep it.
No, that's it. That's all I've sent. That's all I've sent.
Cool. I'm going to the next one down. Oh, shit.
Look at them fresh
I can see the style who did it, but what does it say? Something urban.
Stars. It says stars. It's a different person, and then someone else does the urban.
Yeah, urban vandal.
And then there's a war one there, and there's an ultra as well.
Let's go one by one. So stars, urban, window down, peace.
Nice. If you zoom in on that, bruv, look. And that he paints quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
What's that? What does it say at the top? Real.
What?
Something. Aim.
Real Dubstars paint trains.
That's real Dubstars paint trains.
Yeah, sorry, because that's what I'm trying to hold it. That's why the other ones are held open by socks.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
But there's a lot of photos in here that suit me to a T.
Oh man, I'm not.
They're
surprised.
not Graff missions. They're not Graff missions. Oh, they're Graff missions. They're not Graff.
Not Graff.
They're sickest ones underneath in the war rooms, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Bruv, look who it is. It's Mutlak, bruv. He's only Mutlak's fucking in it, bruv.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me see. How can you tell that's Mutlak?
I know it's Mutlak.
Ah, okay, sweet. Mutlak killing it.
This is Mutlak.
Shout out Mauritania. Yeah, sick. All right, okay, so now I'm looking at the ultra window down. Very nice.
Yeah, that's
ETP
nice.
Symbol. And then passport office. All right, sweet. Oh, shit.
But those type of missions, bruv.
Yeah, that photo of him standing on that thing.
The old Moorgate mission is in there.
Oh, yeah. M-Gate. Killing it.
Unfortunately, we went in there after him, so none of our reaches are in his book.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking brilliant.
Oh, mate.
That's just the description of some of the missions of, like, you know, people bailing you when you're chilling with your missus and you like promise your missus you're going to chill in and watch fucking like 4 weddings and a funeral or some bullshit missus thing like that. And then someone like B phones you out and goes, yeah, there's one laid up right around the corner. You're like,
yeah.
Oh,
is it the book? Is there a lot? Is there a lot of writing in it, or is it predominantly? Is it like 90% photos and 10% writing, or is there quite a lot?
No.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
There's a lot of copy in it. Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
There's the book's separated like into different. So I don't know if you'd call them chapters, but yeah, chapters. Like, mate, hell is home. Hunting season in Hammersmith.
Damn.
The guts of the Barbican. G-Dust. G's obviously in there. Farringdon. The War Rooms. E Road.
All right, Tunnel Syndrome book is a sick book.
The
shout out to
heaviest book.
I know it was a one-man job as well. I might be wrong, but from what I understand, it was a one-man job.
There was a couple of peeps. Like,
I'm sure a couple of people involved, but there's one guy in particular.
Dedicated, but I can't say it.
One guy in particular who's the driving force behind it. Theme got it signed. Now salute them lot, man, for real. An ill book, a good documentation of the culture. Amazing, man.
Sick book.
Wicked and Dark.
Cash is still waiting for his, worried about his fucking got all the way to fucking Scotland.
He'll get it, I'm sure.
I was chatting to Cash the other day and he was saying about Mobb Deep, yeah. He's fucking killed it, yeah, he said.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep are playing in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not. I didn't really say it, but I was already like leaning in towards like, you're going to Mobb Deep, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to see them in Prague at the end of the month, yeah. But go on, continue, yeah.
Well,
so
we can, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Cash was saying, it's not really, they're like something like 24 or 42 pounds to get a ticket. I can't remember what it was.
Oh shit, yeah.
But it was too much, especially when it's like a mob rolling 50% deep. He's only rolling 50% deep.
I think it's Havoc.
And you can't say that because I love P. But it is like, what are you?
Yeah, it's Havoc and Big Noid, I think, are the main dudes. And what can you do though, man? P's no longer with us, man. You know what I mean?
Still Mobb Deep, isn't it?
I mean, well, yeah. As Mobb Deep as it's going to get in this day and age,
Everything they're doing is Mobb Deep, though, I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, it's Mobb Deep.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's get into this tune, man, because we've been waffling and we got loads more to get through, man. You wanted to play this Joey Badass tune, just came out not too long ago.
This Joey Badass tune, I'm preferring the first part than the second. Have you heard the whole thing?
I haven't heard it yet. So Joey Badass is called Sorry Not Sorry. You said he's dissing Kendrick Lamar, or no, not dissing.
It's one of them ones, isn't it, where it's kind of changes halfway through, the beat changes, goes into a next flow, next rhythm ting.
Well, let's give it a listen. And
no, because J. Cole made a diss for Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And then like publicly retracted
I'm sorry.
the diss.
Yeah,
and said I'm sorry, and said might delete later or so. So when he dropped it said might delete later. And one of the bars that your boy Joey Badass from Brooklyn is saying is might delete later, like never that. Like he's basically
he's a pussy for doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if you look what Kendrick, but if you look what Kendrick ended up doing to Drake, like he decimated Drake, and now Drake is suing the fucking record company. Yeah. No, we listened to a bit of it on the pod when it was happening.
Did we?
Yeah, a few months ago, whatever.
The Kendrick Lamar tune that he's like everyone, and Drake is saying that he got paid people to play, so there was like bots playing it even more.
We listened to the whack. No, but you've heard this. They ain't like us. That's such a big tune. You must have fucking heard it. I mean, you can't get away from hearing that song, man. But now we listened to the Drake song when he like put an AI voice of Snoop Dogg and fucking Tupac or something. Yeah, that was just terrible. But anyway, Joey Badass.
Basically, I kind of like the flow. Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry, motherfucker. Brooklyn.
I'm going to top my drink out.
Conductor.
Yeah. What you want me to do, bitch? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Look, hey, yo. They fucked around, woke up the star seed for Marcy. Not the projects, but them Brooklyn streets with my heartbeat. 51 Hart Street, 193 Vernon Avenue. Niggas with attitudes. Mad I'm bigging up my city, that's something I had to do. Do or die, home of the gully where we let laugh fly. 2025 on my bully, I know that men lie. Women lie, but Joey don't. Might delete later, I know damn sure that Joey won't. Fuck it, I want all the smoke. Put my credit on the line, cause niggas can't fuck with me. We talking about it line for line. The audacity of this nigga, he must be out his mind. Haunted by the ghost of Biggie and Pac, I'm them combined. Spent many years minding minds, out of sight and out of mind. Now I'm front in line, all the signs saying it's my time. Swear it's all divine, properly aligned. This little light of mine, promise I'ma let it shine till it leave you niggas blind. Yeah, spec that hoe.
And he's like in Brooklyn, busting Averexes and shit. It's like it's my type of shit.
Yeah.
What you want me to do, bitch? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I said I'm sorry, not sorry. Bitch, I'm sorry, not. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, man. Shit.
Doctor.
We got our foot on you niggas' necks, nigga. Look. And the pockets run steep, never slow leak. Nigga, what's beef, huh? Beef is when a nigga like you can't sleep, Wake up with no appetite and now you can't eat, Now you can't speak. Cat got his tongue, he been missing all week, Perfect time to separate the strong from the weak, I won't ever hesitate, won't ever miss a beat, no. Stay calm and meditate, but know I gotta beat on. Don't be alone. Pistol in my palm to pick apart you pussy niggas plotting all along. Yeah. Like not today, Satan. In fact, me and God been having great conversations. Admiring the constellations. Every day is new thoughts and new observations. No, I gotta move forth, ain't no time for wasting. No, I'm carrying the torch for my generation with no hesitation. Yeah, I'm 10 toes deep, you get cold feet. Nigga got the whole heat, that's what the streets told me. Written manifesto of a young G. Having premonitions, many men trying to smoke me. I'm 10 toes deep, you get cold feet. Nigga got the whole heat, that's what the streets told me. Written manifesto of a young G. Having premonitions, many men trying to smoke me. Straight like that, yeah.
Straight like that.
Yeah, shit like that, nigga. Woo! Sweet gospel music. 2025 music.
You're gonna tell us where the drums come from.
To your mum's house.
Nah. I can't. Those drums, mad filtered out, like programmed drums, man. I don't think that's from a break.
Money doesn't fuck with programmed drums.
No, I do. I love it. But when there's a break, I can tell you what the break is. I mean, it might be. I mean, maybe I didn't get it. Yo, that was dope. I like both halves, man.
Yeah, I'm much prefer the first part.
Yeah, first one's dope. Joey Badass holding it down.
And no one ever thinks of, no one ever like in this country thinks of him as he can spit like a motherfucker, man.
He's really
he spits like a, and he did it like independently.
Mm.
We never talk about him.
You know, now I'm pretty sure I brought him up before.
He's fucking good at rap. You know what I mean? He's good.
I tell you what, with Joey Badass, I remember having a bad taste in my mouth when I first heard about him because he used a Lewis Parker beat when he first blew up. Yeah, Joey Badass used a Lewis Parker beat, a British hip hop producer's beat, on his mixtape, but then he ended up using it on his album. But he didn't pay Lewis Parker for it. Apparently he finagled it somehow and Lewis got all pissed off. Again, I might be wrong here, people, like with details.
Yeah, it might just be some old
No, but I remember that
tale with the blue rinse getting her hair done and the old thing. Do you know what happened?
No. He actually did use his beat. It was called Rise, yeah? I think it was the name of the Lewis Parker. He 100% used it and there's a video for it and everything. It was one of the songs that blew up Joey Badass back in the day.
But I done puffed enough herd to be listening to young birds and dumb nerds. I got enough shit on my mind, so I don't need to be stressing and shine. Fine. One day I'm trying to have a wife and kids, so I just can't live my life like this. And I ain't trying to learn what lifeless is, so I just can't live my life like this. I want the gold chains and diamond rings, but I just can't live my life like this. And sometimes I just want to light this split, but I just can't live my life like this. Gotta collect calls.
But he didn't credit Lewis Parker, you know what I mean? But then I think Lewis then, reached out and caused a kerfuffle and now he has been recognized for it or whatever. But I don't think he monetarily helped him. Similar to what happened with Mac Miller and Lord Finesse. When Mac Miller blew up, he blew up rapping over a Lord Finesse beat without getting permission from Lord Finesse. Anyway, Mac Miller, who passed away, some white boy rapper. I never really got into him. Yeah. But anyway, Joey Badass, early on...
I can play you a tune of his that is...
he's done some good tunes.
Some dope, like, lyrical songs.
He's done some good tunes, so I just never got why... Well, obviously, if you die too young, then obviously people tend to lean into your greatness more so, because,
But he was getting love when he was...
He was getting... Yeah, he was. I don't want to speak ill of Mac Miller. I just...
From certified like Ghostface Killer and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. But
maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make a note for the next episode. I'm gonna find. Oh shit! Talking of M for Mac Miller, we got the Graff Letter Game.
Yeah, I still wanted to chat about Joey Badass, like just that his trajectory, and also a lot of people piled love
the nice thing about him. But you said he put the Lewis Parker thing on the mixtape. I kind of rate anyone who can put out mixtapes and like get popular enough off their mixtape. Like this is like in the days, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't like as technology as it is now. And and he did it independently.
Yeah.
Gosh, I love a bit of that. Bootlegging, set the hot beats, do a 50 Cent, bro.
Yeah,
do
there's
50 Cent and
there's
do
nothing
that,
new. There's nothing new about doing
But I know
that.
what you're going to say, like, don't put it out on the album, but still, like,
yeah.
What's Lewis Parker compared to Joey Badass now? You know what I mean? He did the right thing for himself, didn't he?
Well, that's the argument at the end of the day. I mean, personally, I think if you're going to use someone's beat, you should fucking credit them straight up. I mean, there's no skin off your nose. You're just like, people can still admire your raps by knowing who did the fucking beat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
You say it like such a producer, isn't it?
I still think you should. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So
have producers where they send you stuff and they're like, you can use any of these things. You're like, okay, sweet. And have a listen. They're usually shit. Have a listen. Oh, there's 2 on there, 3 on there, whatever. Build up like 4 or 5 of them over time as they send them in. They send them in.
Yeah.
You choose and then you record everything, and then you have this conversation about, so this is going to come out on our thing. You're like, what? What do you mean? It's going to come out on our thing. We're doing this thing. And it's going to come out on via this way on like these websites and this, and you're like, what? No, I'm releasing it. You sent it to me as just this beat.
Well, that's
nothing going on, and I've done everything, and I've changed the hook, and I then recorded it, and made a song. What do you mean it's coming out on your thing, bro? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Do you think I've spent all that effort and all them time and those months of like penning all of that and doing all that? So it comes out on your thing because you made it and put it in an email and send it out.
But that's why communication is key. You should always work these things out before you pen anything, before anything. You should be like, okay, is this for your project? Is this for my, you know what I mean? Come on. In this day and age, there's no excuse.
Yeah, but I didn't go to a hip hop school. Do you know what I mean? I just did it.
Yeah. No, I know how it can happen, but that's the thing. If you don't like, because there's 2 cases. Yeah, sure. If someone does some snidey shit with your stuff, then that's one thing. But then also, if you're not clear about what you're doing it for, and then they end up doing something with it, and then you're like, hold on, why is this happening? You're like, you should have been up on it. You should know before you recorded
what about this one? You do the tune, record everything, send it over, and then like a couple of weeks later, they send it back. Oh yeah, we've changed it a little bit. What do you think? They've completely changed it.
That can happen.
You know what are you doing? Like, what's that extra noises? What's all that shit? I wouldn't have picked this beat if it was like this. I've had to write that back so many times.
Yeah.
What are you doing? But you can't release this with my voice on it now. The whole thing's dead. Yeah. I wouldn't pick this beat if, like, I mean, that's it. I wouldn't even picked it if it was like this when he's first sent it.
Again, it depends on if they paid you for your verse, then you don't have a say in the matter. They paid you for your verse and you did what they paid you to do, so now they can do whatever they fucking want with your
it's usually the ones when you collab with people like you kind of know a bit.
But if it's like that, then that's how fucking shit happens, man. At the end of the day, people kick off here and there, and when things aren't laid out. And the thing is, with art, it's hard to predict. Like you can make up stuff, but then once it's recorded, then other things can happen. So I get how shit happens, man. But ultimately, you shouldn't record with anyone unless you fully trust them that they have both of your interests at heart. You know what I mean? Or if not, then you should be getting paid for that.
You played my fucking SBTV the other day.
Yeah. I love that, man. Rest in peace.
Oh my days. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, Jamal. I thought you were talking about me. I was like, pinch myself.
Nah, it's Jamal Edwards, man. Legendary dude. Jamal, that's why I played it, because just so people know, that was like 13 years ago or some shit. You did a freestyle for SBTV.
Yo, switch hitting the sickest. And it goes, switch hitting the sickest, the script flippers, the illers, the spitters, dribbling writtens with slit rhythms. My riddles may riddle as shit bricks and piss rivers. My ink's vicious, minuscule nippers get whipped with it. It's theme, technically the flyest. Your mum says you alright, but technically she's biased.
You weren't happy with it because you were going to do it on another beat, but then you said, was it Quincy?
Because back then I could spit. Yeah, that was like, I could spit, and I repaired a thing. And lastminute.com, Quincy Tones, unfortunately not Quincy Jones, reached out and said, do it on this. I've just been making this. It's like, someone else is going to use it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Some like one of his American big rapper heads terminology or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Quincy Tones is a bad man. He's done some bad beats. He did some stuff for Pharoah Monch, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But
sure.
But he's a dope producer.
Vanilla Ice, Everyone.
But the thing is, also another thing that happens, I'm assuming...
But listen, what was I going to say? He gave me a beat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Change it.
Yeah,
change it, use this. And I did. And even though when I first did it on my J's, and I could see it wasn't really working out, I thought I'd be able to like blag it and make it work out. Basically, I just like took that kind of approach. So I'll definitely. It's not that far off. I can definitely sort something.
And again, that's you looking out. That's looking out for your mate as well. He's like, "Oh man, can you use this beat?"
But I shouldn't have done it. Should have gone on SBTV with a beat that I was going to absolutely like eat.
Yeah, you couldn't remember the original.
And just let theme out on it and just done that.
Yeah,
but I'm doing all this thing that was written to this other beat. I mean, if you got just throwaway bars and you can just spit them over everything, and you've said them a load of times. Yeah. So it's easier for you to adjust their pace and
you can adjust it. Yeah.
And then ones when you've written it because I need to come hard with some decent thing. So it's recently written. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like I've got to come up with something new. So you come up with something new. It's only recently written. You've never done it a billion times. You're not really adjusting this, but it's good enough to like perform in front of a camera.
Yeah.
But it's not like second nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like. Do it 10 times, wouldn't get it wrong 10 times. I mean, that's how like the kind of level you get, but it's not second nature.
No, I know. So, I know. I could see even
changing it onto another beat, and you're like,
once you told me that,
I didn't really feeling the beat anyway, but I thought it would be good that no one would know what the beat was, and there's those kind of blags. And
well, I watched it, and then I sent to you, and I said, I'm gonna upload it on the Instagram. I think people will find that fun. And then you told me that story, and then I rewatched it, and then I could see the frustration in your face when you're rapping it. I didn't notice it when I didn't know. So, like you're saying, I didn't notice it. But then when I rewatched it after you told me that story, and I was like, oh yeah, because you repeat the first line before you start spitting.
Yeah,
that's like you're trying to get into the groove, you know what I mean? And then that's when I noticed that, and I was like,
absolutely, yeah. I remember thinking that when you put it on the Insta,
and I could tell that's why you were maybe not so happy with that freestyle, you know what I mean? But I think we got mad reaction, people loved it, you know what I mean? Like you said, your bars are ill.
You, I was like, that was it wasn't even a you, it was like I was late 20s or something. But I remember thinking that was an SBTV and I should have just gone on and embodied it. Because I'd done all the ones underneath that, like going up to SBTV.
Yeah.
And then finally gotten...
Was Jamal there? Was Jamal Edwards there or no?
Yeah, he filmed it.
He was there. He was holding the camera.
Bro, this was like SBTV.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking you, what was the experience like? Not everyone's done a freestyle on SBTV, motherfucker. Come on.
I lived on Goldhawk Road.
Yeah.
And it's in that flat. That's how I remember the bars I was writing. And I bought this new computer and I was like Sony Vaio thing, desktop. And it had, I realized it had a sick like speaker and camera and all the rest. And I lived on my J's. And it was a sick house, had like wooden floors and that. Like the sound was sick when I used to play the music in there.
Yeah.
In the hallway anyway. And I used to write bars and bars and bars and smoke weed in there. That's the house where I was smoking weed and had weed plants on the go, and the old Bill knocked on the door. And I thought, imagine if this was old Bill, but I was cooking bacon in a frying pan, bro. Like I was cooking munch in the kitchen. And then there's no door in the kitchen. It's just like one of them like alcoves like that. Bam, bam, bam. And I was like, imagine if this was the feds. There's just weed everywhere. This is it. You're getting nicked. Weed like growing plants and shit. Jeez. But I went up to the door with the bacon in the frying pan.
Okay.
So stinking out and smoking.
Yeah.
And I opened the door to that. Oh, fuck me. It's old Bill. It's actually old Bill standing there at the door.
Shit.
So I'm like putting the bacon in his nose. Like, saying, hey, hello, mate. Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, no. He's like coming around about some bullshit. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, boss.
Damn.
And they
Didn't
fucked
smell
off.
of weed. Oh no, but luckily you had the bacon. It probably covered up the smell of the weed.
That's what I'm saying. I was putting the bacon in front of his face.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not letting him in the door.
I'm being a bit slow.
I'm being slow. Just cooking my tea, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm being slow. Yeah. Deep. But what's that got to do with SBTV?
So wrote the bars there in that hallway of my own little video, like the first one I ever did on my J's, and just sent it to SBTV.
Okay. Do you remember, was it by email? Was it? Yeah, must have been by email.
It might have been a MySpace thing in that.
Oh, shit. MySpace, you know.
It might have been a MySpace. Or just an MSN, like an email.
Yeah.
Just emailed it in.
Yeah.
You probably were invited to email things in.
Yeah, probably. And you had already like kind of built up a name doing the battles, and you'd linked up with them lot. The fucking.
So I sent it to him on the email, and he replied.
Yeah, sick.
And I think some girl replied at first, actually, and then we had she was like, yeah, blah blah blah. This is how it works, blah blah blah. And we sent it to if he wants to use it, Jamal will get in touch, and that's it. And he just retweeted the one that I did, and said, and then there was another time with the E&D family.
Yo, salute.
Out and about with them, like Mice Diggy and shit like that. We were walking down some street, and we were going to go and do something, and Jamal was there, or SBTV was there, and they filmed another thing outside, and I was angry, because of the one I didn't, the first one, and there was like me and like there was people there like
in the van, in the van.
No, outside. No, it was on the street.
Okay,
and it was nighttime, and all of them lot were around me, and I was in the middle of this, and I went fucking in.
So this is online as well.
No, this doesn't exist. It never came out.
Ah, fuck.
But I went in, and everyone knew when you recorded something with Jamal, it would take a long time.
Yeah, to come out
because he had backlog.
I bet
that was it. The only reason you're like,
yeah.
And you'd have to like, yo, Jamal, on Twitter. I was like, yo, Jamal, we release that thing. And too much time went by, and it never came out. And then I did something else, and he saw it, and then he made a tweet, and this every time he did it, like my fucking like people who got into my music,
they'll give you a little bump, yeah.
And he said
the SBTV bump.
He retweeted this thing that I did, and he said, "I've just found that old footage of Theme is too sick with it." Like, and by this time, his channel was like taken off, and there was like he was like making rappers. He was helping rappers a lot.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, yo, he's just said that like publicly there, Bosh.
Yeah.
And I just got in touch and said, Blee, you got to release that shit. You got to release that shit. Yeah. Like amazing. Like it was like a typical everything went well.
Yeah.
On the cuff for a rap video out and about in like Brixton or something.
And it never came out.
Fucking hell. Never came out.
Fuck, man.
Never came out.
Shit.
And every time he spoke to me about it or told me about it, he's like, bruv, it is so good. Like I haven't recorded something like that bad where someone is going in that much for a long time. And I was like, bruv, you've got to put it out. The fuck?
I'm sure it's still somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know who's in control of all that footage. He must have tons and tons of footage of all sorts, like of like people who are famous now, like when before they were famous.
When people are like dusting down your shoulder,
yeah, everyone's like grabbing you
down, and you're just in the middle of the light and you're going in.
Oh man!
And everything come off perfect. You know what I mean? Bosh.
Damn.
Slew them, and it was never came out. Never came out.
It's mad you say that, like in Brixton, in the street in Brixton, you reminded me of something. I was going to say, like people listening to the podcast, they might think, you know, Amber, like he's a nice guy and everything, yeah. But wait till you hear this, yeah.
Amber, I shot at the police.
Yeah, nah. I'm sick of seeing DJ AG's face, man. I'm sorry,
you're a
man.
wanker. You're a horrible man. He's a lovely man.
He blatantly is a lovely man, yeah. But
he looks like a lovely geezer.
He's on the front cover of Time Out. He's doing like Old Spice commercials. He's fucking on this and on that. And every time I'm flicking through, all I see is fucking DJ AG, man. I'm sick of it.
What? He's on the front cover of Time Out. Like if I Google that now,
I think so. I saw something that he was in Time Out. He was like, he's just on everything, man. This guy, man.
What's he called? DJ A what?
AG. Nah, he is a legend. I mean,
it's AGEE, isn't it?
No, DJ AG. Literally those letters, those four letters.
That's it.
I'm only kidding. Obviously, I rate the guy and he's doing his thing. Big up Lady E-Tac. She appeared on there. I reckon, Theme, you should jump on there, man.
Time Out's Londoner of the Year.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a nice little thing to have.
It's sick. But Theme, we should arrange when this new music comes out. We got connects there, DJ AG. We can get you on there, and you could big up the Arms House and go on there.
I don't know what I would body it in.
Well, one of your
look at those DJ A things. I just don't know, like garage, jungle, or hip hop.
I do. You got
hip hop's so boring now, man. I want to do like different stuff.
But he lets you, like, you could practice a lyric.
Exactly. So you do whatever you want, Bosh, and like pull it into a jungle rhythm.
But the point is, you should promote this new music you got coming out. Promote the Arms House podcast, and then spit a fucking sick tune from one of the releases, and then
you just want me to do Arms House
and then
bars. I've got a lot of Arms House bars,
and then do maybe a garage or a drum and bass one as well, just for jokes. And then he'll make clips out of it and put it out, and you never know, maybe one of them will go viral if you do something jokes, if you do something like outlandish and something funny. You know what I mean? Or because you've seen some people to stand out. Some people have done all sorts of weird shit with that guy. So that could be fun. But listen,
there's been Arms House Connection on that show. Lady E-Tech's done that
that's
show.
what I'm saying. Yeah, Lady E-Tech's been on
Big
there.
up to her.
A couple of other heads have been
Every
on there.
time.
Yeah, man. Mo, what's
Do you
his
know
name?
She bodies it. I watched her. She bodies it.
Yeah, she kills it. And Mo, what's his name, was on there from Heartless Crew. Mighty Mo, who's been on the podcast.
Bareheads has been on there.
Oh yeah,
Whole of Soul Solid's been on there, no? But he gets like garage certified. Them like old school birds who used to sing on the garage tracks. He gets them in like mate, it's banging.
I love seeing that.
It's banging.
But listen,
he's a good guy, man. But what about Graff Letter Game, bruv? So this week we are doing Graff Letter Game. The letter is the letter M.
Arms House to your mum's house.
I actually left a gap there thinking, is he going to do the Arms House to your mum's house bit? The Graff Letter Game, and the letter is M. I've selected some letters. I've got some easy ones for Amber. I've hopefully got some ones which he won't get, but we know what Amber's like. He's a confident motherfucker when it comes to the Graff Letter Game.
All right.
I've sent the first one over.
Memo.
You see, look at this guy straight away. He pulls it up. I was thinking,
Big up Memo, man.
I was thinking, I bet Maddie just thinks I'm going to come with like zombies and stuff like that.
No, I'm not thinking anything. I'm just waiting. You send them over and I'll ping it.
Yeah, I send another one over. That's the full memo.
Yeah.
One. All right.
Nice.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's ping this one over. Letter number 2, bruv, is coming now. You'll probably get it because you're up to date.
Let's go. People in the live chat, play along. This is Minto.
Oh, for
Salute
goodness
Minto.
sake.
He's a cool bloke as well, man. I've met him a couple times. Nice guy.
You are an awful man.
You can tell the style, though, man. You can see the style.
Especially with him, though.
Yeah, he's got a very distinct style, that's for sure. He
a very distinct Minto. Do you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Letter number 3 is popping over now, oh boy.
All right.
Why won't my WhatsApp open easily? It's very jolly annoying, my WhatsApp.
Okay, that's zombie. Oh, no. Yeah? Looks like a zombie M. But
well, is that your final answer?
Oh, no, it's not, because the letter on the left doesn't look like it's an O. You know what I mean? You can see the leg of the left letter.
I'm kind of glad that you don't know who this is. You know, this is very, very interesting.
I'm going to say that is this done by is it their tag that they done, or they did another word?
It's their tag that they've done.
Ram.
The
RAM. Ram.
No.
So
I'm sorry about that, boy, but that is a theme piece.
Oh shit! Fuck off, man! I thought I recognized that. Oh, I'm right. Hey.
It's when I went to that place outside Sainsbury's. There's all like those like market stalls.
Yeah, I was there with you. I did something as well.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You fucking dickhead! You didn't even get this.
That's because Zombie did the outline for you. You cunt.
Did he?
Well, he must have. Look, that's the Zombie M. Of
course he didn't.
Well, he did that fill for you. He did that white line going.
Nah. Chick did that white line.
Okay, Chick. Then you know what I mean. Like,
but
shit.
None of them done the letters. None of them.
All right, okay. I'm just fucking around just because I fucked up.
I'll send it to you there. If I don't send you the full one, I'll send it to you another time.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
You know
sick. All right. Yeah. So Chick did that. That's what threw me off, man. Because I never seen.
Chick didn't do shit.
He did that white line.
What, the little electric highlight line? Yeah.
I never seen you do that before. You know what I mean? That's why.
That's because,
yeah.
Chick did one of those things when he went up to Finn, you should do this. And I hated what he did. I was like, what are you doing?
No.
I'm not doing that. It's fucking shit. And he felt a bit bad. I've said
that's ill. Oh, shit. Me Rock.
Oh, fuck you, man. I didn't think you'd get that, you bitch.
Me Rock.
You are definitely.
Ayuda, Amirok.
You are definitely, get me. You are definitely like masturbating to like pictures of Graff at night. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, I can tell, man.
Like,
come on, man. I live in London, bro.
Like,
come on, you gonna send the next one or what?
Yeah, but I'm just editing it even more, just to try. Even though it's got a nice arrow coming off it, I'm saying, nah, Maddie's not getting them arrows.
I just want to see the M. That's all I want to see. Mia. No, Slam.
I should have said no straight away when you said me.
Slam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, if you don't get this one, you're never allowed to be on Arms House.
Well, I didn't even get the theme one. I didn't get the theme one, man. What the
You didn't get the theme one and you were there.
I was fucking... Okay, this is moi, top to bottom. MWA.
Yeah, boy.
Does the right-hand side of that M looks like an elephant's trunk a little bit, yeah, but...
Elephant trunk. Slam dunk, you know what I'm saying?
Merc. Yeah.
Look how you're just picking these out. Yeah, get me.
Merc is salute Merc in his afro, man. He's got
Is there an afro in that?
No, he has an afro. He has a curly.
Oh yeah, but sometimes he paints like, you know, the proper typical character side profile.
Oh yeah. No, that's Cause. Merc doesn't really do characters that much. But he's a style master.
How can I get this? This is so annoying when the two letters either side.
Yeah.
When they give it away too much, no matter how much.
Yeah.
And you're trying to crop Wheezy, they'll send you another one.
It happens, man. It happens. It's all good.
You got that one?
I haven't got anything after the Merc yet. No.
Shit, don't tell me I've just sent that to some random person.
You probably sent it to someone else. Oh, there we go. Nema.
Has it gone through?
Yeah, I see it.
Nema, yeah.
Nema,
it is.
Yeah. That's an old...
It is.
That reminds me of just Graffitism magazine. That M.
It is.
Is there any more or is that it?
There might be one more. No, that's it. That is it. That's the end of the Graff Letter Game. I think that's 8 or 9 or so.
Salute.
Arms House to your mum's
Big up,
house.
big up.
Oh, there is one.
Oh, there's one more.
There's one more.
All right, let's go.
I'm pinging it.
I'm
checking the crop. I'm pinging it.
This is an American New York train from back in the day with an M. And this is the guy, he's writing his own name, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, it's not a scheme. It's not a mad scene. No, it's there's a character on the right-hand side by the looks of it. I could be wrong. Fuck. I've definitely seen this one.
The Graff Letter Game.
Shit, what is that?
Amber once again. What a sensational stump pitch we'll see here down at Lord's this wonderful Sunday afternoon.
Oh, fuck. Who is that, man? All right. Can I ask for a clue? Just one clue.
You can have as many clues as you like.
I just want one clue. Where in the word is that M? Is it at the beginning? Is it at the end?
Oh, that's a massive clue.
Yeah. So I'm asking for a clue. Is it
at the beginning?
Oh, it's the first letter. Min 1.
Min 1, old boy.
This fucking theme, man. Why didn't I fucking
Min
get that?
1, old boy. That was the last one.
Yo.
Just pinged you the piece so you can see that she.
With the Bday character on the right-hand side. Min, legendary business. Very nice indeed, man. All right, okay. Big up. Graff Letter Game. Nice one, theme. That was good. I can't believe the only one I didn't get was you. For fuck's sakes, I'm an idiot. And we didn't even put an amb in there as well. Shit.
Didn't even put an amb. I was hoping you would get that. Do you know what I mean?
No, fuck, man. I fucked it.
But we've gone well over. We don't have to do Graff Critique if you don't want.
We're going to do 1 or 2 Graff Critiques, man. Fuck it. We got to.
Let me get some agua.
People, please send in your Graff for critique, via the email or the Instagram DMs. All the links are below. Send them in. You remember last week that writer Rook Oh, okay. Yeah. Remember the purples with the weird bits in it and all that. He sent in another one where he said, "Oh, this is me doing normal O's." Because remember, he did weird O's on the last one. So here we go. This is more like a simple style that he did. Still with the black fading up into purple, white outline, like turquoise highlights, orange background, little schemes in that going through. You know what, man?
It's a lot better than the other one.
You think it's better? I think the letters are simpler and it's more legible and whatever. But to be honest, there's more TB in this one than in the last one. I think the K, the bottom kick of the K, look at it compared to the R. It's much skinnier. You know what I mean? Which is, I think, for me, a big mistake. The fade in the orange at the bottom, I don't know if it makes sense to me. You know what I mean? He's got it in the background and he's got a little fade coming in through there. The scheme's going through it. I'm going in harsh on Rook, by the way. I'm sorry, Rook. Big up Rook.
But he's like doing the oranges behind the piece, isn't it? And then you see the orange goes over his letter.
Yeah, I see. I don't like it.
And behind the O.
Yeah, I think it looks a bit.
But it hasn't done it like.
And then he didn't look at the O, goes out from behind the O into the scheme of the R, but then he did the highlight going on top of that, but it goes on top of his outline. It's like I don't know. I don't know if it. I
thought it said KTB. I thought it said nearly TB, toy behavior.
Up above it, KTR, not KTB, but yeah. No, I mean, it does what it needs to do at the end of the day. The O's are still with those little weird bits on the bottom right. Of
what are those? I don't know. Like almost doing beautiful O's there. Like almost doing just like nice round O's.
He's shown you he can do it. He's capable of doing it, but he's just added a weird little fleck.
I'm putting a fucking half pipe on the bottom right of my O.
And look at those pink blocks in the scheme, in the O and in the R and in the K. Yeah, they're pretty brass. They're not
they're brilliant.
You know what I mean? Again,
but listen, man, listen to me when I'm talking, bruv.
Yeah.
You've done like the colours are the wrong way around. You should have done that pink going into that dark.
The black into the darker pink into the light purple.
And and when you're doing the scheme, like you've got the darker colour fading up into the violet, and you've got the pink fading down into the violet. Yeah. Like the violet's not doing. It's like you could have sprayed that violet up like this, turn the can over and spray it like against the wall and then take it away and have like just the mist covering it and shit.
Yeah,
the fade. To get like fade. I can't believe I'm giving away fade techniques, but fade techniques to make it look like it fades.
Yeah.
But boy, if you'd have faded the pink into the darker color, it would have looked,
It would have looked better because it's easier to fade. Like if you're going from a really light pastel-y color into black, every single part of that fade is noticeable, because it's so light. So you
put the pink into the dark and then put the violet just at the top and just have the violet doing lines like Catch would do in the piece. That's it. That's all you need. Like some sick lines like that. Bosh.
I mean, again, the guy's, he's not a newbie. And like, obviously he's making decisions for whatever, like even the black fade into the 3D as well. It's just really messy. And this is illegal. It looks like a legal wall. It's not like some illegal thing. So that's why I'm nitpicking so harshly on him. He's missed a bit of fading on the top of the R, top right of the R behind the O. He should have faded it there if he's going to have some consistency in the shading. But yeah, Rook, it's cool, but still not my cup of tea. Same thing like I said last time, man. It's all right, fine. Like he's putting out things out of the bag, but still not my cup of tea, man.
He's putting it out, and there's like the first O, yeah. You see where it's half a almost decent semicircle, and then it has that bit coming off the end.
Yeah.
Now you see the white of the outline of the bit coming off the end. If it was that fat around the whole piece, it would give it a lot of fucking help. Like pinging it off with a big fat white outline, just like it is on the first part of the O, the first O. See how fat that white is?
Yeah.
On the bit that's coming off the O. I would have done the whole outline like that. And I would have dashed the black fading in the white away because it needs to ping it out. You've already got, like Maddie said, the fucking blacks like blending in with the bottom color of the piece.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And also, look at the O's, yeah? There's two
white
O's.
border, fat white 3D on it, bosh.
There's two O's, and he's like, if you look in the middle of the O's, yeah? The one on the left, the shading inside is coming from the right-hand side. yeah? But his shading on the second O is coming from the left-hand side. And like when you talk about physics, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? You got to pick a side and do it from there. Oh no, but I guess no, he's doing a Superman 3D. I just realized it's Superman 3D. Okay, yeah. So,
and he's unfortunately got like an orange thing behind it, that FA in green and orange. Because I was just thinking, why hasn't he done a border? Like, why is he?
Bruv, just put up TB now from now on. Just that's your crew now, yeah. TB crew, yeah. All right, big up, Rook. Thanks. I love doing updates. Like, you know, if people we've critiqued and then you've done something, you know, later on, send that shit in, man. Let us check it out, okay? Someone else sent this one in.
Yeah, we do love the updates. Yeah,
we do like the updates. All right, one more. Here we go. This is Gimmick. 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 It looks like a hollow, but now he's filled it. It's a dark, like brown wall. He's filled it in black, white outline.
Yeah, I thought it was hollow. Yeah.
ANC crew. So not AHC, ANC. I think we should war against ANC now.
Very unfortunate for them that they have to shut down their entire establishment.
You have to shut the whole thing down now, man. We're doing
so unfortunate, isn't it? Thought you were on your way, sticking up a new crew.
You know what? Now, instantly, when I look at that M, you remember that dude, that German writer Smo that I spoofed when we did that video? Yeah, that M looks like a Smo M. I think Gimmick has been watching way too many Smo videos. Yeah,
does it look like a Smo M?
Let me know in the chat if I'm bugging out or not.
I was going to say Mir does that when he brings it down and then across.
Yeah, but Mir's a legend. He's been painting a long time. Mir isn't biting Smo. This guy though,
yeah, I know.
Looks like
this guy could be biting Mir. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's true. But look at his tag on the right hand side. It's not terrible. He's keeping it simple, which we love here on Arms House. He's keeping it simple,
like
so it's cool. But the tag is still a bit shaky. And
but the E I like on that.
On the P, on the dub, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I would have done it so fat coming off the bottom bit there, but
I don't like
the K.
I don't like the E.
You don't like it?
I mean, no.
It reminds me of like back in the 90s E's. Remember there was a stage of those E's getting done?
What? Is it? By who?
Yeah.
Not like that. I know what you mean, lowercase e with a star instead of a hole in the top bit. But now, if you look at the curve at the bottom, no, it's just, there's something about it. I just don't like the top of it. The top. With that line keeps going. And then the shape of the round bit of the E at the top, it's like he's got put like a little crest on the top or whatever. I'm not feeling it, man.
Yeah.
I think the G is cool, but it's too skinny on the left-hand side.
And then the K's alright, isn't it? Let me see.
K is alright.
How far that thing comes. Doesn't need to have that bit coming off it, does it?
Doesn't really. No, you're right.
Yeah, I don't like the E anymore because I'm looking at the K and I don't like the E. But there's something I like about it.
The K is better than the E. And no, it fits. He's not doing too much. He's got a few isms coming off here and there, and that's fair enough. He's putting his creative edge.
It's a shame that the G's.
It's almost one of those ones that we've spoken about, how they're not shit and they're not great. It's just middle of the road and there's not really much.
But it's illegal as well. He's gone up there, he's done it. It looks like, I mean, that for me would have fucked me off. That would have been mad.
Under a bridge. Yeah, but I reckon it's illegal, but he painted it during the day. It looks like one of them spots where it's just hidden away and he can just go and paint it. You know, one of them ones like under the flyover here in Uxbridge. You know that one? That's not a legal wall, but no one ever goes down there. So it seems like one of them spots, but maybe people can enlighten us in the chat.
In Uxbridge, yeah.
And Gimmick, what kind of tag is it? Maybe it's backwards. Chemig? No, it's not. Gimmick. I mean, what kind of word is that?
Gimmick. I make G's. Me make G's.
Me make
I'm a G-maker.
Me Jamaica. Jamaica.
Me make G's.
I've been to Jamaica.
Oh, it's Gimmick, mate. It could be from. He could be from back home.
Gimmick. Could be, yeah.
But who's the geezer that got arrested in Portland because of the documentary?
Oh, yeah, Guymer. Yeah, so an R instead of it. So Guymek and Guymer.
Fucking hell, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Only one. Look at Theme's memory working for the first time in his life.
Guymer's much better, though. But big up Gimmick. Thank you for sending that in. People, again, send in your stuff. We're going to do a quick listener question, then we're going to call it a night, man. All right? Because this question is just a jokes question, and, you know, let's get into it. Yeah, Theme?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
I had to understand that because I sound so out of breath, right? I've just walked up a hill and I'm not an athletic geezer.
Hold on. Is that a geezer? That's a little kid.
It doesn't sound like a geezer to me.
Sounds like a little kid. But anyway, okay, sorry, let's go.
Or a girl taking the piss.
I had to understand that because I sound so out of breath, right? I've just walked up a hill and I'm not an athletic geezer. When are we going to start hearing metal on the podcast? As well? Obviously, like metal. The tunes that are already played, fucking bangers. However, Theme's quite an angry man, right? When are we going to start hearing... Do you know how much his points would get put across better if he was over, like, Parkway Drive or... I don't know. Google CJ McCreery and tell me when are we going to start hearing that? While Theme's going on about all this, you know, and then we can calm it down to maybe Evanescence for Amber because he's quite a chill lad. Do you know what I mean?
All right, okay. So it's not really much. It's not much. They're like, when are you going to play some metal on the pod? Yeah, because we play a lot of hip hop. Obviously, we played other genres, but predominantly hip hop.
And that one they said to Google.
What was it? CJ McCreery. Yeah. So I did Google him and I found a little clip. He's in a band called Immortal Disfigurement. And there's a song called King. I've got a little snippet of it. Check it out here.
Can't do that, bro. Oh my days!
I have to get the hair out.
My mom shit on my face. What the fuck?
That's some devil worshipping shit there.
What was that again?
That was CJ McCreery is a singer, if you want to call that singing, but it's a band called Immortal Disfigurement, and the song was called King. Now, Theme, listen.
Can you listen to that? Theme, what are you doing when you're listening to that?
Theme, what I want you to do right now, yeah? I want you to go. I want you to say a rant right now, like go off on one. Like, it could be about anything, yeah. And I want to play that behind you, yeah. And I want you to go off on a rant about what could you rant about?
I'm telling you what, fucking rant about. But you got to play the fucking tune, yeah? I'm trying to do the fucking podcast, the fucking Arms House episode 116. My old man sends me a text about how I've got to pay for half of my ex's fucking holiday in the summer. It's fucking February the fucking 2nd, you cunt. Why am I getting involved? Do you realise what I'm paying for this year? Fucking hell! Fuck!
Yeah, it kind of works, man. It kind of works. It kind of works.
That was a real rant.
Yeah,
that actually happened.
What are you paying?
I've opened my WhatsApp, yeah, because we were doing the thing.
Yeah.
There's an archived message because my old man's messages, they come in archived. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
There's an archive. We read it and it's like, just a heads up. Just a heads up. S is going on holiday this year with the boys. Your share of the cost is going to be this. It's over 2 bags.
Oh,
my share. It's fucking February, bro. What? You know what I'm going through this year.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yo, man.
You got to get over 2 bags and pay that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is insane. It's insane. So he's lucky you played the.
Where are they going? Where are they going?
Fuck knows.
Oh, right. Fuck knows. Yeah. Jesus.
She gets to book holidays, yeah?
Yeah.
And go and get me to pay half. We've not been together for like fucking.
Yeah.
Fuck knows how
your
long.
youths, man, and traveling is an important part of growing up. I think the more they travel,
but
the
I've got to take them away.
You've got to take you, yeah.
You know what I mean? For fuck's sake. It is outrageous.
Theme, that's the next EP. You should write that, man. All right, listen, guys, we're going to wrap this up now.
Helps.
My battery is going to die. My battery's going to die.
That geezer bird for sending in that music to make me get that rant off because it was fantastic.
That was a kind of stress. I think that's why people like that type of music. It's a bit of a stress. Have you seen the gigs where people like this?
Yeah, but now I need to meditate and do yoga. You know, I can't possibly be up there all the time.
Yo, we're going to go out to this tune by Cappo, legendary UK hip-hop artist from up north down in Nottingham.
What do I do? So I do it into the butty instead.
I do it like this. Like, I do a finger up, yeah, like that. So you go...
like a finger up the butty and the butty.
See, you know what I mean? Listen, we're going out to this one, Rightful Owner. W-R-I-T-E, Rightful Owner by Cappo from his new album Starve. Came out a couple of months ago.
What a musician this
What a legendary dude in general. He's made some incredible songs, man. Like, he's a slept-on dude. People need to get up on Cappo, man. And he did an album with Nappa from Far Life Cypher as well. Incredible album. When you love beats and rhymes, and the dude is ill.
Beats, rhymes, and life.
Yo. All right. Peace, party people. Salute, salute.
Salute. Arms House. Save your life.
Arms House to your mum's house.
Tell your friends, your enemies, and your wife.
They all think it's about more detail, but that's not how memory works.
The Graffiti Podcast.
Blank space.
To your mum's
Recall
house.
with our feelings. Anything real should be a mess. I can show you.
Blank space. Blank
Leave a comment below. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck. I'm sorry. Theme. The For the Culture Records, I messaged them like, what do you want me to fucking plug on the pod? And they didn't fucking tell me. But here he said, For the Culture. This is the guys. If you leave a comment below, you could win this t-shirt and this cap. For the Culture. Go leave a comment below and we will pick a winner next week. For the Culture clothing is a new offshoot of the For the Culture Records, created by Inos. Producer, label manager, and hip-hop graffiti writer, hip-hop inspired streetwear. You know what I mean? So For the Culture, number 4, theculturehiphop.com. All the links will be below. The Instagram links will be below. They're bringing you authentic hip-hop styles, not that usual cheesy looking shit. I'm reading what they sent me. With plans to work with various writers from the UK. So, yo, you want to keep up on that? Check what they're doing. Big them up. For the Culture Records. Sorry, I meant to slip that in there, brother. Okay, back to Cappo.
Not decent.
Rightful Owner.
People have got to know. Where to go every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
They all think it's about more detail, but that's not how memory works.
Blank slate. Blank space.
We recall with our feelings.
One of them ones when you know you're going to like it from the off.
Should be a mess. I can show you.
Blank space. Blank slate. Grand. Eternal sunshine, I'm erasing any traces of them. Putting all I recall on the bonfire, vanities on the scrap heap. Look, you're a blank space, white noise, lost thought in a dead brain cell. I don't need fuck all to do with them. F all of you, like I'm losing my memory. Wasteland of the mind, I'm erasing any traces of them. Immolation of art on the bonfire, put it all on a scrap heap. Look, you're a pioneer, lens flare, lost thought in a dead brain cell. I don't need fuck all to do with them. F all of you, like I'm losing.
I felt like I was Jacob.
Clipping off the roots, separate and cut ties for good riddance. Nevermore you be blessed with this presence. Nevermore you will feed from my plate.
Wrestling all night long.
Cutting out the claws, any ways I can do is I rebuild. Barricade them pathways and trap veins. I retain the partner to redeal.
Fighting in the grass.
Guillotine the past, separate and cut ties for good riddance. Damn naughtier, memorial, and nevermore you will take from my
Every
face.
sentence, every question.
Blocking off the rock, any ways I can do is I rebuild. Barricade the pathways and turn the case. Malloy dies unnameable. Allow me now to explain and edutain upon my next arrangement. I'm about to turn the corner, I'm about to burn them all up. Rhyming out the booth, idolized like I'm climbing out the guinea. Loose cannon, Bruce Banner, bad lieutenant, fiving out the ceiling.
Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?